Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Saturday. Guys, I want to say it's the freaking weekend, so go out there, make some memories, put your feet up and relax, enjoy some YouTube, and just woosah, breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. You know what to do. Guys, we're back today to talk about the Lala Randall saga as it's continuing because Randall Emmett decided to go on social media last night and share a few posts that got a lot of fans talking. Now, we have all the details about that, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Randall decided to go share on social media yesterday a photo of some balloons that had the number 3. Now, if you guys don't know what that represents, Lala Kent has been on her sobriety journey for 3 years. So Randall was seen celebrating this, and everyone's been wanting to know after this alleged cheating scandal surfaced, are they broken up or are they back together? Well, we saw Dana Wilkie talk about this before she started her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap on Wednesday night, and she claimed that she had a phone conversation with Randall Emmett, which I believe. She said that they've been friends for a long time and they grew up in Hollywood together. When she called him, she said, listen, bet your ass I'm going to talk about this. So I need to know, did you cheat? What actually happened? Because I'm going to say everything that you say to me on camera. Well, when she had the conversation, he said, listen, I didn't know that being a part of Bravo, being a part of the Vanderpump Rules franchise, that so many eyes were going to be on me at this point. It was innocent. I was in Nashville and I was seen just randomly crossing the road with these 2 random girls and going into the Thompson Hotel, into a hotel room, also with 2 random girls. All right, this is where my problem is with this. Why were you crossing the road with them? Which means you were going somewhere with them, which means you met up with them, and then you're also going into a hotel room with them. Obviously, this looks very bad. And if I were Lala Kent, I would be pissed too, which is the same thing that Dana Wilkie said. She said that he claimed nothing happened, but yes, Lala is very pissed. This is not a PR stunt. Because after James Kennedy went on Watch What Happens Live after this week's episode of Vanderpump Rules, he said, look, we're here to talk about my engagement with Raquel, and all you're doing is asking me questions about Randall Emmett and Lala. And it's such convenient timing because Lala has a book promotion situation at Barnes & Noble at the Grove this week. So is it a publicity stunt? Is it not? And we were all wondering, is this a publicity stunt? Because if it is, it's kind of genius for selling out her book because we all know that fans are going to show up and want to see, is Lala disheveled? How is she feeling? What does this look like for her? Is she upset? Can we get some answers out of her? And she did sell out the book signing, whatever it is, she sold out. So she did the damn thing, but he said this is not a publicity stunt. Well, then Dana Wilkie also asked him, well, what about the 2 guys that she was seen walking into the Beverly Hills Hotel with? And this is where the story fell off a little bit for me. He told Dana that these 2 guys were visiting from out of town and she just wanted to take them to the hotel. So he bought them or reserved them, booked them a suite. That way they could spend some time together. That is what I'm going to say not true. Only because I know who the 2 guys are photographed in this picture. I know them very well. I know that they've been around the Vanderpump Rules franchise for quite some time. And I also know that they are currently renting Lala's old apartment. So they've been around. I'm not buying this. I don't believe that they were visiting from out of town. They're always shot with Lala Kent, whether it's her Give Them Lala Beauty or at their house, at Randall and Lala's house. She calls them her husbands. So you're saying these 2 were visiting from out of town? This is where we caught you in a lie, I feel. And if this is true and you actually said this to Dana, well, then it's completely discrediting your whole story. Because at the end of the day, we know he met Lala while married to Amber Childers, I believe that's how you say her last name. And he brought her to his hotel room. And then the next day she shared with us on Vanderpump Rules that he bought her a Range Rover. So this is how you met Lala. Obviously, she's going to have some reservations if she sees some photos of you resurface. And now we all wanted to know, is she back with him or is she not? Well, when we saw the photo of the balloons and celebrating 3 years of sobriety, we're like, okay, maybe they are back together, and good for Lala because she has a brand new baby with Randall, and we don't want to see the demise of anyone's relationship at all. But with him posting these photos and telling Dana Wilkie that they were going on their podcast, give them Lala and Randall on that podcast on Friday to clear up all of the rumors, it lets us know, okay, she is pissed at you, but she has forgiven you. And some fans are speculating it's because, well, he provides her with a certain lifestyle. Even though he is being sued all across the board with, his landlord coming after him and then finding out that he was on the verge of bankruptcy and then finding out some other situations that were coming out in page 6, he still provides her with a lifestyle. She gets to do whatever she wants. She has night nurses. She has people come and train her at her house. She flies private. She's always around different celebrities. And that's where I want to go next with this. We saw a photo of Britney Spears' fiance, Sam Asghari. I believe that's how you say his last name. We saw photos of him, and Randall Emmett said, new projects coming soon. This is another PR stunt. I do believe that Sam is casted in one of Randall's upcoming, movies, but also how genius of Randall on the back of everything going on with Britney's conservatorship. How genius is it of him to book Sam, to have him come in for one of his movies, have that name pop up everywhere. That will only be good for business for Randall. So am I mad at the fact that he is employing Sam? Absolutely not. Sam needs a job, but do I think it's genius? Do I think it's calculated? 100%. I think that by him bringing Sam on and being tied to the Britney Spears name, it could be nothing but good for business for Randall Emmett. His name will be in headlines everywhere. He'll be photographed with Sam. He'll be photographed eventually with Britney Spears, I'm sure. And then boom, Randall Emmett everywhere. Lala Kent is seen having dinner with Britney Spears. I can see this already. I think it's another genius PR move. And it makes me wonder, well, was the whole Thompson Hotel thing a PR move as well? Guys, I want to know what you think about all of this. What do you think about the photos of celebrating 3 years of sobriety for Lala Kent? Well, the balloons. And congratulations to Lala Kent on 3 years of sobriety. She's worked her ass off for it. But how do you feel about this? And how do you feel about him posting a photo of Britney's fiance, Sam? Do you think it's calculated? Or do you think, no, he just randomly casted this man in his movie and it had nothing to do with wanting to be tied to the Britney Spears name or the conservatorship or all of these headlines that we're seeing daily when it comes to Britney Spears? I have my own reservations, but go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.